Wait, does that mean you don't know where the others are? Define others. Everyone else? The people who were outside? No, this is a weird group, then. How did Randy get with them? He was outside, wasn't he? We had other people on the inside like Muse who are not here. I'm afraid not. It's my fault. Oh, I was more powerful. I could have brought them here as well. So you weren't able to teleport enough people, basically? Right, teleport. Oh my goodness, did we pull an Ouroboros? Did we lose and we're just like, okay, we're teleporting out of here.
What's going on?
Ah, so the Grawl has come unbound.
This whole place is returning to its proper dimension and taking us with it. It's going to cause a distortion. Emma! I'm on it.
Is this?
You're teleporting us outside?
Yes, this will take you straight to Grandmother. Don't worry, I'll make sure we all get out safely.
Okay, we'll leave it to you.
Just be careful.
Whoever they got's doing a good impression, but it sounds like an impression. That's part of the problem.
Emma? Stay close. I'm teleporting you out of here.
Understood. But Instructor Reen...
Fine, I'll get him! Celine, no! What the?
Teleporting somewhere else themselves. Fantastic! And Celine went along with them. Okay. Makes sense enough.
No!
Instructor!
We need to get out of here now! Stay close by and keep a firm hold on Altina.
Muse?
Wait, what?
What the heck is that?
Is that a wyvern?
Thanos? No! Is this Vita's magic?
Oh.
Correct. A transportation talisman imbued with the power of her deceased familiar. She gave it to me in case of emergency. How unfortunate I have to use it so soon.
Just who are you?
Yuna, Kurt, and Altina too. I'm afraid it's time for me to say goodbye.
Muse!
You can't be...
The Great Twilight has begun, and I too have a role to play. But I will always treasure the memory of these few months we spent together. So please, take care, and just leave Ash to me.
Muse! Come back!
She's gone, Yuna.
This place won't last much longer. We need to get out of here!
Then do it! How did you get Randy there? Okay. That does explain quite a few things so far. So those memories, that Muse and Ash in the dream was just like their recollection of them? So much happened when we were unconscious. What is Muse thinking? Also, why were they unconscious? That's another question. Was that in game? I felt like I heard a rumble. I always thought there was something odd about that girl. I never expected her and Vita to be working together, though. Yes, it was quite the shock. She's even been teaching her magic. According to Uses, she's been put in a pretty tough place. You can ask him all about it later. Okay, I guess we'll do that. That's about as far as our memories go. By the way, how did you end up here, Instructor Randolph? Oh, story convenience. Oh, just ended up working out that way. The fade to black, then fade back is like, and that's how the story went. I'm here now. So we get to see what happened on the outside.
Grandmother!
There you are. Now we can open the spirit path.
Hey, is everyone okay? Huh?
Randy! We don't have enough time.
I'll use a partition to get the others out. Take care.
So we got arbitrarily split up into two groups, basically, based on what they wanted to do for the story. Got it. Could have said that too. I'm worried about Tio and Instructor Toa. Luis and Jessica too. There's also Leonora, Tita, and the others. Sydney's unaccounted for as well. I can't believe we lost 2 whole weeks. It couldn't be helped. That's just how much the battle and the Grawl exhausted you. 2 weeks, though? Okay. Did you like, open their mouths and feed them while they were asleep or something? You can't go 2 weeks without food, but okay. I'm nitpicking on random shit at the moment. Fine, fine. This is what it is. Using Panzer Soldat's link to the Ashen Knight further increased the burden on you. You may need even more time to fully recover your mana. The rest of us only woke up a couple days before you did. That battle really took a lot out from us. Really? Okay. Emma? What happened to your black cat, Celine? Celine is, psychically... Is that... I don't even know if that's right. Linked to Emma. If anything bad were to happen to her, Emma would have known right away. So far, things have been quiet. Yes, but I've been unable to sense her for a while, though. Even during the Civil War, her presence was felt very faint to me. Sounds like the two of you have a relationship similar to Kalam Soleis and myself. Also, did he... how does that work? Is he still around? Ellie, I'm sorry. It can't be easy thinking about what happened to Milliam. Yeah, getting used as a sacrifice for that curse. What crappy luck. It's gotta be tough for all of you. And Reen's got the rough end of that stick, too. Reen. Guys, Uni! Good, Altini. Your instructor is being kept captive by the gnomes and Ironbloods. This much we know to be true. The Ashen Knight, who has been consumed by his power, and the Sword of the End are with him. It is likely that Celine is there as well. I see. So we're gonna go get him? Try to put your concerns out of your mind for the time being. You'll need to stay in the village to recuperate a little longer. Don't torture yourselves worrying over what you cannot change. If you'd like to unwind, we have some lovely hot springs here. Of course you do. Okay. They do like their hot springs. They do, they do, they do. So why were they dreaming that? It seemed to be a shared dream, too. Is there actually more... Like, is the mental manipulation thing still happening to some extent? Maybe they're more susceptible to having a dream simply because of their dream state? Beautiful, isn't it? It certainly is. To think all this was hidden deep within Isthmia. Well, how about we take a quick look around? Yes. Let's. I'd like to speak with the members of the old Class 7 again, while we're at it. They're all taking this harder than we are, I'm sure. Indeed. Yeah, we owe it to everyone to have a proper talk about what happened and where we go from here. Fair enough. Yeah. Yay! Okay, cool. Okay, got it. Oh, set of bonus items. Okay. What have we got? It's the Champion Medallion. Accuracy up, strength up, defense stats down. That ain't bad. Probably good to start off with that. What else? I don't even remember what else it said it gave me. These things, probably? New material, maybe. Did they change the icon for U material? I thought it always used to be like a little feather. Maybe that was just key items. Either way, that looks like a horseshoe. With a bunch of different colors in it. Huh. Yeah, I thought it always had that sort of icon for it. Huh. Interesting. Oh, wait. So, I went to see, like, I wonder if I could go buy, like, outfit DLCs. And then I was like, oh, wait, this doesn't technically come out till tomorrow. That's not actually an option, technically. Whoops.
What a lovely flower bed.
With all these flowers blooming, you'd think it was spring. Wait. And these blue lavenders, they're...
Errand flowers. Like the ones the Archbishop requested during our field exercises.
Are they? Okay. Are those not Pleroma grass? Oh, hey, Laura. We're gonna get voices from you. I'm curious. I really like you as a character, but you've never been, like, my favorite of favorites. You've just been, like, among the top tier of the ones I've liked, so... I guess I'm not too upset if unfortunate things happen, but... I guess we're not getting voices here. Okay, that's fine. I'm assuming it's a result of the pandemic. Someone wasn't available, or someone simply couldn't record, or something else like that. It might not be. I guess we'll see. So far, it seems to have been done... It has felt like this has been fairly well put together from a voice perspective, outside of some of the mixing oddities. At least in my head, they're oddities. Like, it sounds much louder relative to the music than it has felt like it has in the past, but that also might be just me not playing the series for, you know, the past 10 years. I know it's like 6 months, but it feels like 10 years. My goodness. Oh, it's you. Feeling right and rested already? More or less. Oversleeping's got me super out of it, though. Sorry for bringing this up again, but has Viscount Arcade... Yep. Out of all the people on there, he has the highest chance of probably staying dead. From what I've heard, a state funeral has already been held. For him, Prince Olivet, Toval, and the rest of the fallen crew. They said the explosion had completely incinerated their bodies. Oh, ain't that convenient. It was a procession of empty caskets. Yet, I still couldn't bring myself to attend. Maybe that's the reason why it hasn't really hit me yet. It just doesn't seem real. Laura? It's only natural to feel that way. When I think of Reen, Celine, and Million on top of that, it's even more than I can bear. And Arcade is supposed to be strong at times like this, to lead, to inspire. Have I learned nothing? Have I not grown one bit? I'm sorry, everyone. Please, forget you saw anything. Words of woe will do nothing to mend matters. You've finally woken up. Now is our time to plan for the future, not to weep over the past. Sorry you had to see me like that. You've woken up and I'm prepared for the future. It's okay. Supposed to be strong, whatever. You're you. Cope however, cope in whatever way helps you get through the day. This is like a loft? Oh. This is a nice house. There's a big old penguin under there. Ooh, shiny! Some casual novels mixed in amongst the ancient-looking text. Ah, okay. Unfortunately, I never got around to actually finishing, because I wanted to do a Bridge to Cold Steel 4, and then life happened. Not even just busy, but life just happened, and a lot of that stuff took more time. I don't think I ever got to actually reading it proper. And no, I'm not going to do it now, just for the sake of it. Good to know that's there, though. Actually, I think I'd probably need to open them to get them registered in my notebook. Hey, Reen! What's going on there? Okay. Doesn't seem like there's a book option. You know, the design of this really reminds me of, like, Reen's home out in, fuck, I'm forgetting his hometown's name. But didn't they have, like, a... Or was this a different place? It had just, like, a... I guess this isn't a kitchen, but it's very kitchen-esque. That is interesting. A strange-looking basin sits in the middle of the room. What the heck is this? So are we going to get some insights on magic and all that? That would do a lot for me theorizing stuff, if I can get some proper in-universe insights. It appears to be powered by magic. Well, whatever the source of its energy, it doesn't appear to be active at the moment. Interesting. So, this is a hidden village. Is this like a magic village? Huh? Who are you three? Like, what sort of people are, like, living here? I'm gonna call you Miss Poofy Pink Hair. Is it Poofy? I suppose a little bit. And you're Miss Silky Silver Hair, and you're Miss Beautiful Blue Hair. Wait. How come I've never seen you before? Mysterious. I'm actually a guy. Nah, you're a girl now. This world is full of mysteries. I hope she got the point. Don't let it get to you, Kurt. She's just a little girl. And you're beautiful. One day I'm going to solve all the mysteries of the whole wide world. I'm going to create a theory of everything, and it's going to be better than Echo's theory of everything. And I'm going to start today, once Daddy takes me to the woods. You're interesting. I like you. You're one of the better NPCs I can... Have I never met you before? Noah sounds so familiar as a name. Interesting. Does make me wonder again what sort of people are actually living here. Just random people that happen to have been...
Whoa! This place is packed with all sorts of stuff.
Growing up here?
Something about it seems rather peculiar.
Not so peculiar when you consider it's set up in a witch's village.
Yeah, you know what the weirdest thing is? They have fishing poles. Burn it down! Burn the witch! Ah, hello, my young guest. Welcome to Limerick. Allow me to give you a warning before you start browsing. Many of these products are imbued with magic. For your own safety, please don't go about touching things carelessly. Magical products. Wow, I guess this kind of stuff's normal for a witch village. I've come across some artifacts before, but, well... I seem to recall hearing that the Hexen clan has always been allied with the Septarian of Fire. It appears they've continued to pass down the knowledge gained from that of the ancient Zemurian civilization. That is indeed true. Strictly speaking, our products are a little different from artifacts, but we needn't split hairs. So long as you're careful with them, no harm should come to you. That is the important thing. I have some everyday goods and imports stocked. If you're going to look through things, it's probably ought to be those. Thank you, we'll do that. This place looked a little odd at first, but it's just a store like any others. Also, if you're a hidden village, how do you have imports? How does that work? Yeah, couldn't hurt to take a look around. Oh, what do you got? Imperial Chronicle, eh? Might as well. At least buy it. Yeah, this is all pretty standard stuff here. Imbued with magic, and they're not that different than artifacts. So my general theory on what artifacts are is an idea that... So, okay, so I don't know how much I mentioned it in my actual series, but my general theory on how the world works is that orbital energy, mana, all that sort of stuff is basically like atoms. And they make up the world and whatnot, and you can use them in a lot of different ways. They have energy sources and states, septium and pure energy, and their manifested forms, and etc., they can go through. And my general theory on the difference between, say, like an orbment and an artifact is that while an orbment can change states and manifest like fire from fire-based septium energy and whatnot, an artifact can go in and actually manipulate the world. So, like, you remember the artifact where it's like, you could stop time? You could legitimately stop time for the people around you, that sort of stuff, because you're affecting the world around you. The mana and orbital energy and building blocks of the world that are already there. So that's what I see as the difference. I know there's nothing really confirming that, but that's my theory at the moment. So I'm sort of taking everything in the lens of how I am speculating and stuff, until contradicted, which I'm sure will happen fairly soon, on at least some of the stuff I have. Lisa? Are you alright? Oh, hey guys! Good to see you on your feet again. Don't push yourselves, alright? You've been stuck in bed for 2 weeks now, after all. And you guys only woke up a few days before yourself? I guess we are a little rusty after 2 weeks in bed. Yeah, we went down a bunch of levels. Actually, I should check what levels we're at now. Were you looking through the books here? Yeah, they have a lot of rare stuff on display, so I thought I'd take a look. Though, to be honest, I mostly just came for a copy of the Imperial Chronicle. I see. We got one of those, too. I thought we were in a different dimensional space from the rest of the world. Yeah, but it seems the residents regularly get various supplies from the outside world. So we're in a different dimension proper. Okay. Usually, the latest issue of the Imperial Chronicle gets here within, I don't know, a day or two of it being published. Lisa? Are you too scared to read it? I haven't read it yet myself. You could tell, huh? I must think I'm pretty pathetic. After all, we've already known whatever's written in it's going to be horrible. Because of this great Twilight mess, the Empire's a total train wreck. When I think about what happened to Reen, Emilium, and Laura's father, too. And then, there's how the person who caused all that hurt is. I sort of wonder if something's messed with their minds. They seem so detached. There's been points where they've pointed out where it seems like Osborne and Alberic are like distinctly different than what they were at some point. Like they seem so much more detached from the world and the emotions of the people they are connected to. Osborne in particular, they pointed that out. So I wonder if there's something that's messed with their heads to some extent. Lisa? Sorry, everybody. I know I should be trying to set a better example. I need to find out what part my mother's playing in all of this. She's making the money. I'm curious about what Sharon's doing too, now that she's back with Ouroboros. I'm gonna go read this in my room. You guys take it easy, okay? Yeah. Yeah. Good luck. I should probably read it too. Black Alberic. If there's any time that it's important for us to actually, like, read it, I don't think any of us could have predicted he'd turn out to be Elisa's father, Franz Reinford. Honestly, no, that was like the last guess I would have had. As well as the person who created me and Milliam. It's no wonder Elisa feels so torn over this. Even then, she's doing her best to put up a strong front. But with things like this, just what exactly can we do? Fair question. Level 28. We are not high at all. That's not good. Well, at least... Yeah, we have a book. National mobilization. Time measure. We have a basic idea of what that is. It's a draft. We heard about that. The funeral. State funeral. Also offered prayers for Viscount Arcade and young crew members who lost their lives in the incident alongside the crew. Suspect the Republic Calvert of engineering the explosion of the Prince's high-speed cruiser. The Courageous. It's also sort of a nonsensical death in a lot of ways. Hey, guess what? The name Nonsense worked out in the end. As the bodies of the victims were burned in the explosion, they were impossible to recover. In their stead, empty coffins were used to honor them. So the fact that the bodies aren't there is super suspicious, especially after what happened with Crow. Incidents currently forbidden by the military. Agent's condition unclear. So they don't have any idea. Assailant still at large. Investigations into the background of the military academy student who attempts to assassinate the Emperor is still ongoing. Punishment for the heinous criminals yet to be announced. 2 weeks have passed since the trouble began in Heimdall. The ominous ringing of bells and terrified screams have become part of the daily soundscape of the city as it suffered attacks from both monsters and mechanical giants. Sorry, I think I need to get a drink. The unrest is speculated to be subterfuge of the Palvardian design. Yes, that's why there are monsters showing up. Thankfully, the 4th Armored Division and the Railway Military Police have managed to bring the situation more or less under control. I wouldn't be able to sit here at the Imperial Chronicle office writing this column without the efforts of those brave peacekeepers. So are the monsters still roaming Heimdall? Hot damn. Okay. They haven't got that under control at all, have they? Maybe? Then again, the things we've seen from Heimdall made it seem like there weren't... Like, people were able to be out in the street in big crowds and whatnot, so... Hello, you two? So, who's been looking after us if most of us have been exhausted? Has it been you? No, having a look around the village, are you? Are you sure you guys have had enough rest? Well, we're definitely getting there, sorta. It's a bit hard to relax after all the information we've had dropped on us. We've concluded that keeping ourselves busy might help us get over our shock. By the way, about that magic feather that Muse used at the Grawl, she mentioned that something about a deceased familiar. Ah, yes, that would be Granos. He used to be viewed as familiar like Selene is for me. But he was slain by Rufus's hand at the end of the Civil War. Right, that does sound familiar. The Governor General killed a witch's familiar? I had no idea. That is indeed how it happened. Unlike Selene, Granos wasn't blessed with the ability to speak. But Vida bonded with him closely. Nevertheless, he was irreplaceable to all of us. It is absolutely vital that we don't lose Selene as well. Zelia? I know I've said this before, but if anything happens to Selene, I'll know immediately. So please, try not to worry, okay? We will try. Well, that seems to be a good point as any to bring this dreary exchange to an end. I don't care much for ad nauseums, but I advise you grant your weary bones a bit more rest. A bit more rest out of your okay. Weird sentence. Of course, we'll make the most of it. Y'all need to rest. Rest, you motherfuckers. Sorry. The village has hot springs and a couple of shops that might pique your interest, not to mention the inn. Their food is the absolute best. If you can't relax, you can try taking a stroll around. I mean, that's what we're doing already. Isn't it? Ooh. Is this the hot springs?
Oh? What's this?
There's steam billowing out from over there.
A hot spring, perhaps? Although I can't smell any salt.
Oh, okay. Proximity, not... Okay. I was wondering which one it was going to have me go in to actually, like, go up and click on. These seem to be changing rooms. It really is a hot spring. A full-on hot spring right in the middle of a village of witches? That's kind of crazy if you stop and think about it. I'm not really in the mood for a scrub and soak right now, though. Neither am I. Perhaps we should save it for when we can better enjoy it. Okay. We still have the log. We had a log for active voice stuff, yeah. Yeah, he was basically done. Okay. No, let me in. Open air. Oh, the bath is over there. So we might be able to actually go over there, since they have map space for it. That's okay. Orbital Factory. Interesting. Oh, you two. Hey, you person Gandalf. Hey, Gandalf! Oh, shoot. For what it's worth, welcome to the village. You're secondary contractors for Valimar, right? Secondary contract? Oh, I turned on auto at some point. Shit, okay. That's why it went forward. That's the title we were given when Valimar recognized us as being connected to Instructor Reen, right? Interesting. I don't recall them... I don't remember when they said that. It sounds right, though. But I sort of had the impression previously that the secondary contractors were those that were connected to him, that were there at the time the contract was being signed. But I guess that doesn't matter. At all. That was my original impression, though. Yeah, that's about the size of it. This here is Aaron's Weapons Workshop. We can make pretty much any kind of armament you want, but Divine Knights are our main focus. Really? Honestly, I was really hoping to teach that Awakening kiddo a bunch of stuff, but... things being what they are, I guess I got no choice but to help you out. I see. We appreciate the assistance. Is that all? Come on, put some spirit into it. We appreciate the assistance, says Saltina. I was thinking I'd give you your weapons a once-over, but... nah, let's save it for another time. Take a look around and maybe come back later when you're feeling more up to it. Really? Huh. 6 out of 7 already have been awakened too. The world truly is cloaked in twilight. Rest up and get ready, you've got some big battles ahead of you. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we do. Do you guys get reception in here? Is that a thing? Hey guys, modifying your orbments. Yeah, I couldn't take just sitting around doing nothing. I kinda wish I'd asked Toval about the orbital arts, more about orbital arts when I had the chance. Seriously, how am I supposed to break the news to Mitch? Sarah Fee? Is the Bracer Guild planning to get involved in things this time? Could be. We haven't been able to get in touch with any key players yet, though. And we're still having trouble pinning down the location of the other Bracers that were helping us, such as Agate. We'll look for them once we've pulled ourselves together. But there's no need to rush it. Y'all need to take some time to recover. Yes, we've heard it. We've heard it. Don't need to hear it from every single character. Oh boy. We got our stamina's back ourselves. It's about time we really start looking into how things are in the outside world. Hey, focus on resting. Okay. Huh, you look a lot like that little girl. Oh, it's you guys! Should I recognize you? You're the students from MS School, right? Good to see you're finally up. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't realize we had the whole village keyed up over us. Don't worry about it. Rose told us everything. So the great twilight of legend is upon us, huh? Well, we're really in for it now. Instructor more than anyone. I just wish there's something more we could do to help. Honestly, you've already done more than we ever could have asked. Please don't think anything otherwise. I agree. If anything, we should be thanking you more. You really think so? Oh, but look at me. Now you're the ones doing all the comforting. I'm Nina. My parents run the place just over there. Lux Lune Inn. Feel free to give me a shout if you need anything. I'll be sure to lend you a hand or two. You got it. Thanks, Nina. We'll be sure to keep you in mind. Seem like a nice girl. I wonder where the heck Abireo's hiding. Okay. That's my little brother. I just wish he'd stop causing trouble for everyone all the time. Well, I'm sure I'll see him on the map. Herbalist Stone. Okay. Well, we have actual people here. I guess it's just a house, though. Oh, hey, you're awake. Must recover a decent amount of mana. Batch of herbs. Oh, okay. So I guess, yeah, the village in general was just looking after us. Okay. Well, thank you very much, Oler. Oler? You guys, behave yourself. You know me. I don't like to see it. Yes, you're very nice. Thank you very much. So this is the everyone here is in the clan? Is that what I'm hearing? That's what it sounds like. Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you guys, though. Oh, you're a shop too. Oh, maybe I could just buy like potions from you. Oh yeah, pretty standard stuff too. You don't really do much outside of, you know, the normal technological world, do you? Oh yeah, between Musei and Milium, you probably... Yeah. Have you just been sulking for days now? I'm not saying you're unjustified, but... That's... Milium's hat. Yes, point it out, guys. I'm sure that'll make him feel better. Indeed. It made its way over to me somehow. Though the space-time, through the space-time distortion. Perhaps it was fate itself that brought it here. I see. Maybe so. Orion. Oh, Altina, rather. I was thinking I'd give this to you, once you'd woken up. Please, take it. You're the only family she had. I can't. You should be the one to hold on to it. That's what Milium would have wanted. I see. Very well then. I'll take good care of it. I'd actually convinced myself that I'd never be able to get over things, so long as it was in my possession. Still, in a way, I'm almost relieved to keep it. As maudlin as that sounds. I haven't heard that word either. I don't think I've ever heard that word before. But with the curse spreading through the Empire, it's more imperative that we figure out how the board will play out from here. The board? Wait, does this have something to do with whatever Misei's been up to? Ah, that's right. Has she been sleeping for 2 weeks too? Was she that exhausted as well? Instructor Randy did say that you might be able to inform us. That I would. I've already briefed both him and the rest of Class 7 about the situation, in fact. It's only fair I tell you all as well, now that you've awoken. Now listen closely, and try to follow along. So, Misa's actual identity is Mildine Juzalifte Cayenne, soon to be Duchess of the Cayenne family. The pieces are all coming together, so to speak. I assume the Intelligence Division knew all of this all along. Wait, so is all of this for real? You're seriously telling me that Misei foresaw the possibility of something going wrong in Heimdall, and then headhunted the top members of the provincial armies just to prepare for it? That's precisely what I'm telling you. The Wiseland Army, she calls it. I've only known what I've been told, but it seems Brigadier General Bardius, General McWin, and Vita have also been in cahoots with her. Tens of thousands of elite troops, all gathered together in secret, with the recovered Pantagruel as their flagship. It's possible that they intend on independently opposing the Chancellor and his faction. Well, that sounds like a ship we should, attach our anchor to. That's insane. Tens of thousands is considerable, but still inadequate to oppose the Imperial Army. True. I wonder how big it actually is. Considering that the capital has a proper size of, like, what was it, 800,000 or something? Yeah. I imagine the armies have a similar sort of, size. If I remember right, Ereboni's army is a good 800,000 soldiers strong, isn't it? And with the national mobilization law in effect, that total can only rise from here. Lady Mildine's efforts are doomed to a brave yet ultimately futile act of resistance. She's well aware of this. Hence why she's parted company with the rest of the 4 great houses. The Wiseland army is on its own from here on out. Interesting. Nevertheless, that girl will find a way. It's not like we have the Divine Knight advantage anymore either. Even with Reed, we still only have like the one versus a bunch of others that are totally on their side. She's almost suddenly weaving a counterplan against the Chancellor, even as we speak. Her keen foresight on how things would occur, even less Marcus High Arms and myself bewildered. Is she just that smart? I wonder if she has anything like, Kia has. Probably not, but I wonder. But I'm certain there are many other risks involved that we could not even hope to imagine. We ourselves were blind to Musei's true intentions until only recently. As such, it is crucial that we determine what steps the government and then the Weissland army might take next. Such is my duty as the Lord of the Four Great Houses, as well as the brother of the enemy we found in Crossbow's Governor General. Who's this? This is a little too much for me right now. My head's starting to spin. Still, it's nothing compared to what Musei's had on her shoulders this whole time. If only we'd known. This is a very complex situation, to be sure. It's far from clear what the correct course of action might be. But the blindfolds are off now. All we can do is face what lies ahead. Even if we must do so without Class 7's most central piece. Your instructor. Bye. Well, that helped clear some things up at least. He's taking things pretty hard, though. Yes, Instructor Reen isn't the only loss he's had to deal with. Indeed. Altina, too, is also dealing with that. Sympathy for Altina, please. Ooh, interesting. With the materials inside, a hoarder's house, perhaps. Seems like some sort of storehouse. Okay.
Guess this must be the local tavern, huh?
Seems so. No village is complete without one, I suppose.
Yep, everyone likes to get drunk. Such is life. Well, good morning, sleepyheads. It's good to see you up and about again. Got a close shave back there. Between the three of you, you nearly completely exhausted your mana. Everyone pitched in, keeping watch over you while you slept. Oh, wow. You guys really did all that for us? If that's the case, then we've been in your care for the entire past 2 weeks. I don't think we can thank you enough. Don't mention it. Emma told us about all about you and what you've been going through. Now that you're up, I imagine you'll want to start planning your next steps. Between finding Celine, your instructor, and the Ashen Knight, you certainly have a lot on your plate. Yes. Now, don't go rushing into things yet. You'll need to recover your strength. How about a nice meal? The food I make here is infused with magic. I guarantee you'll never have tasted anything quite like it. Interesting. Oh, you're finally up. Are you feeling alright? I hope you've been comfortable. We put up guests from the outside now and then, but we usually serve more as a meeting place for the locals. Your friends are already set up here. Please make yourselves at home. Oh, okay. Wait, are people... is everyone living out of here then? Huh. Ah, this is where you went. I'm writing a letter. Yes, to my butler Arnold in Berehad. You can imagine the unrest in the city while it's without a ruler. I thought I'd give instructions on how to handle official business in my absence while I'm telling him my whereabouts. I see. You've got a lot of responsibilities, huh? Indeed. I imagine... yeah, Elisa's in the other room. I saw in the Imperial Chronicle. I guess there really is no way to avoid war. Oops, sorry. I'm still having some trouble putting my thoughts together. Let's all just get together in a little bit and talk about our plans moving forward. Lisa? Yes, I understand. We don't get to see you two together very often. I was thinking it is an interesting pairing. Yeah, you make kind of an odd pair if you ask me. Maki's is like, what's that supposed to mean? You know, his face looks like it. You think so? I'd say we get along just fine. Yeah! Macchiato and I are tight. That is a fantastic... Are you gonna have a name for everyone in Class 7? Oh, that would be fantastic. And we've worked together before. 3 months back, I think. He went out of his way to ask permission to use the SS building for a meeting. And I was real impressed with his manners. Ah, so that's how you came to know each other? Wait a minute. Macchiato? I asked him to quit calling me that, but... you know how he is. Ah, come on, don't be such a buzzkill. You should be honored. I don't give guys nicknames all that often. Kinda shows you're special to me, you know? That's right. I think I've only heard your nicknames for Yuna and Altina. I never gave him permission to call me Altini. Same goes for Uni. I thought you were like partial to that though. Everyone's seriously down right now, huh? Not that anyone can really blame him. Yeah. Sort of like, what do we even do now? We're really feeling like we're going up against just an insurmountable force. I hate feeling this powerless. But you should all take this chance to relax. Even back in Cold Steel 2, it was like, we're not really the ones doing the bulk of the work, we're just doing like some special key operations, basically, in the end.
The sky above Eren seems so strange.
Yeah. It's like we're in a completely different world.
The Hexen clan village is quite a mysterious place.
Good point. They said something about it being a different dimension, so I could totally buy that at the very least. Very interesting. Hey, you two!
Is this some kind of monument?
An unusual one, if so.
Feels like we're gonna be teleporting off of this. That's my guess. Hey there, guys! You seem to be doing better. I can see that deadly pallor finally left your faces, at least. Yeah, thanks for watching over us. And for all the help you gave us back at the Grawl as well. We're in your debt. No words can express the amount of gratitude I feel towards the old Class 7. Aw, come on. You guys helped us just as much. Besides, it's not as though my powers were enough to make a difference either way. Yes. Sorry. Pay my grumblings no mind. I wasn't ready, simple as that. It's just something I'll have to work on. The minions are in charge of the Grawl's Ritter, as I recall. I can't even imagine the amount of extra pressure that must place on him. Yeah, no kidding. I imagine it's similar, given it's all life and death for all of us at this point. Well, in any case, you've only just woken up. You know, I know you might feel re-energized, but try not to push yourself too far, okay? Don't try. Thanks for the advice. Fair point. I think we've seen all there was to see. What now? Shall we go back to Roselli's Altair? Sure can. Or Tellier. My bad. Not a word I use often.